lot of residents are excited about seeing the project move forward, but they actually want to see it. They want to know what it is. Now, of course,
so you want to show that it's going to be a better place and a better neighbor.
Exactly.
What about now? Now, I know in the past the fear was crime and young people who lived in those developments. Now you mostly have elderly, disabled people living there. So what's the concern now to have the fence up?
It's more about if you drive in that area, it's a poorly designed area. Any social scientist or urban planner would say you don't build it like this, but this is what we have right now. Before this development is completed, what we have instead of an active housing project, Brookside Rockview, we have a slightly different scenario in which it's windy, tricky, dark, and it can still lead to bad activity coming through.
So your concern is still crime?
Crime is the number one concern. Crime and
is there still a lot of crime there? I mean, now that it's mostly old folks.
What we don't want is what existed in the past, which was bad activity happening, people being able to actually slip away from New Haven law enforcement through various holes in the fence. That's where we were before. I'm not saying that the elderly people are committing the crime, but it provides a location where crime can happen and where the criminals, where the bad actors can easily escape from the people who may be pursuing.
So when was the earliest you could imagine that fence coming down?
Even on the Housing Authority phasing plan, I don't think it's scheduled until 2013.
2013?
I think that's the case.
Do you want to see it down?
Do I want to see it down? I want to see it down because I think that the Housing Authority is going to do a great job, and it's going to be great for both sides of life.
And how do you feel about the people living there now, the older folks who really are kind of trapped there with no way out? How do you feel about them not having a way to drive it?
That is the way that it's been for a half a century. It would be an improvement, not a correction of an existing issue.
Do you want to be the guy who makes that improvement?
I'd love to be the guy who makes that improvement because it means the Housing Authority has done a great project. We got to get out of these concepts of lines. A project is a project. We support it. Now I understand, because I walked those streets and I knocked on those doors and I heard firsthand what the people had to say. And
I mean the people that live on the Hamden side.
Exactly. I have to respect it.
And they're telling you we're scared of crime. So you feel like your first responsibility is the people who elected you in Hamden.
That is correct. But when I tack that onto our great relationship with the Housing Authority, I mean, we sit on the West Rock Implementation Committee. When I tack it onto that, the Housing Authority has also heard these concerns and have created a plan where they can prove to us that they're doing the right thing.
Your message is prove to us you can do it, and then we'll take the fence.
No, I'm saying I am extremely happy that you have taken this tack. Okay. It is a tack that works for everyone. Now, there are people who are trying to make something different out of this issue. It's not the case. We're working with the Housing Authority. The Housing Authority is working with us. We meet with them on a regular basis, first name basis with the actors who are putting the project together, working on getting the Housing Authority into the Dunbar Hill Civic Association so they can make a presentation and make people more comfortable. We're moving forward.
If they did it in Germany, we can do it in...
We can do it here.